Hey, what's up, Shark fans? Welcome to another episode of the Off-Season Grind. Today we have another player announcement. He's one of the Grit OGs. He's been doing this for a while, so we'll talk into it. He can do it all on the grid, and we're super excited to have him back as a re-sign. And we got here, drum roll, Roderick Holloway.
Hey guys,
What's up, man?
happy to be back.
Yeah, dude. We are excited to have you back. I know it was your first season with us. So we're excited to have you for season 2.
I'm excited to be here. I love this team.
So we'll get right to it. Again, this is going to keep somewhat casual, nothing too serious. So we did have a successful 2024, and I think you were a pretty vital element on that for that team. Even kind of as your first season with us. So after that 2024 season, let me ask you, what made you come back to Grid and the Sharks?
The thing that made me come back is just honestly the camaraderie with the whole team. I had a great time competing with everyone. Everyone wanted to win. Everyone wanted to be there. There was no, there was people who were upset, but obviously we were upset because we didn't win. Upset about the right things. And I just thought that we could come back, be stronger, more knowledgeable for next year, and I think we can actually win the whole thing.
100% agree. I keep saying this pretty much everywhere I tell anybody, any podcast or any video that I do. But last year's team was so united to that one goal, and everybody was like, no egos, no nothing. It was pretty sweet to see how everybody kind of, I don't know, we were, us against everybody, even, and then hang out after the grid and things like that. So it was a fun season, like a super fun season.
Yeah. And it's fun to work out with people that are fun to be around and then also really good at what they do.
Yeah, I 100% agree. So another question for you. I mean, you have done gymnastics. You've done you've been to the CrossFit Games. You've done CrossFit semifinals or regionals, whatever. I think you've done both. And then you also were on the pro grid league, so the professional grid league. I guess my question is, what kind of what keeps you coming back to grid?
Grid is a little bit of everything. Being a gymnast for so long, I've competed for forever. I competed since I was 3 years old. So it's just something that, scratches that itch. I'm, kind of a little bit older right now than everyone else. You get it. So I'm 38 now, but I've been competing since I was 3. So however many, 35 years of competing. And I just want to keep going, and I like winning. And if I don't win, it doesn't mean I want to stop. I want to keep going. As far as grid goes, CrossFit is like basic gymnastics stuff, kind of lower level, but then you get into grid and you do that higher level gymnastic stuff, higher level, like faster lifting. It's just a little bit more exciting to jump into. So that's kind of why I go back to grid.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And this is just side note, but I mean, you pretty much can do every movement on grid. It's one of the few players that can actually do that. You can clear a ladder. You can also do the high-end gymnastics on the rings, which is one of the things. So it's pretty cool to see, especially, you are 38. You're one of the oldest on the league, honestly, on the male side. I guess this is another question, but what do you do to keep yourself healthy and be competing for the team?
Honestly, I don't work out as much as everybody else. I really know my body by now. So if I'm not feeling it, sometimes I'll just go into the gym. I'm like, okay, today I'm just going to move. Today I'm just going to get my body going. I'm going to get a good sweat going. And I'm just going to, be active. And then other days I was like, I got it today. I'm going to push it really hard. But I don't spend the 4 hours in the gym a day like some of these higher level CrossFit athletes, higher level grid athletes. I just listen to my body. That's what I do.
Hey, amen. what keeps you busy outside of grid? Like, do you have any hobbies, anything that you enjoy doing outside of grid,
Uh,
per se?
as far as hobbies, I'm a big sports guy. I love baseball. I love football. I love hockey. So I'm always coming home after work and watching whatever sport is on. Just that's what I do. And then if I'm real bored, I watch Netflix, and I like watching superhero stuff so I can get out
Oh,
of the real world.
nice,
Just
nice.
like relax my brain and take my mind off everything.
All right. Anyways, so right now we're gonna break down or talk about your favorite race from last year for the 2024. This race was on a triad on the uh, playoffs, the first game, the semifinals to the championship. We was actually a tie match at that point. It was 10-10 against the Brigade. Triad, if you don't know, is the male triad, is the race before the last race. So this win or this race, it was super important. So I'm just gonna hit play and we can talk about it and just can tell me what was your favorite and what you liked about it and things like that. So let me hit play. I'm gonna mute it so we can talk over it. So all right. So tell me, why do you think this was your favorite race?
I love this race. Just honestly, Gio is an amazing athlete, and just like trying to go as fast as him is not possible for me. But I like still push myself as hard as I go even harder than I would have if there was someone a little bit slower than me. So like jumping into those overhead squats right there, that pushed me even harder, which he's an amazing teammate to have.
Yeah, I think this is obviously it fit your skill set.
It did,
A little.
and there's the toaster bar. I would love to be in that, but I'm not as fast as some of these guys, and you need me for the other stuff, and I just want to be in there when I'm needed and the fastest thing I can do, and so that we can win. Like I'm all for us pulling out the win.
Yep.
So wherever you need me for that, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I think
Honestly,
the transition. Yeah, I was just saying the transitions on this one was perfect because you can see that Chappie was the last one on the toast bar, but he's a faster at pistols. So you can see like you three of you finished right at the same time, and then you obviously jump right into the rings. And this is, I'm pretty sure this was the first time that we saw three players from the same team doing butterfly muscle ups, triad. And I can see that it's not only you, but pretty much everybody had issues with the butterfly after a little bit because that rig, you can see they just keep moving like crazy. So
when you got six, big guys on the rig, it's going to shake a lot. So
yeah,
it just shakes
like
even more. And then just jumping into this right at the end. Honestly, Gio and Nick were doing most of this. I was tired at this point, but I felt like I was helping a little bit.
But you guys got it. I'm just gonna guide it and make sure it stays straight.
But Gio, just listening to him like like go, like pushes you even harder. And then Nick,
and you guys go like
all-star of the team.
You all go like crazy,
yeah.
It was a huge turning point. Obviously, we started this match with 2 losses, not kind of normally how we start our matches. So we made some mistakes. So, and just the race before, which is our female triad, we never. I don't know if the ladies lost a triad before until this match, but they're usually very good, and we lost it like by seconds. So you guys stepping up was huge.
Yeah, we needed that. That made it exciting.
Cool. So this is the breakdown of that race. Thank you for that. Right now, we're just gonna go into our rapid fire questions. There's 5 questions, and they're gonna be the same for everybody, so all your teammates, and then we can see. There's no right or wrong answer here, so I'll start right away. Again, there's 5 of them. So the first question is, what's your favorite grit race?
My favorite race, does it have to be like with the whole team?
No, what's your favorite race? Like if it's
Okay.
partner forward,
My
grid,
favorite
or
race
triad,
is
mirror, ladder.
well, I like the individual one where you do a handstand walk and then you do a clean and jerk at the end.
Ringer point.
Ringer point, yeah. I like
Yeah.
the
Okay.
ringer points.
All right. Cool. Ringer
Those
points.
are just exciting because the whole team gets behind one person, and everyone either goes wild or they're still cheering on their teammate. That's exciting.
Gotcha. The other one is, do aliens exist?
Yes.
What's your favorite junk food?
The fruit pies, the Hostess fruit pies, cherry or apple.
All right. What's the number one item on your bucket list?
Oh, just traveling in general. I like to see as many places as I can. A big bucket list, I would say number one would be traveling to all the ballparks around the United States.
Oh, dude,
I want to be able to see all of them.
That's one of mine too. Yeah. And the last one. This is going to be a tough one. A straw has one hole or two holes?
One.
All right. Man. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much for coming back for another season in 2025. Anything you want to say?
I'm happy to be back, and we're going to win it this year.